4連戦で計8個のデッドボールが出るという異様なシリーズとなったパドレス戦。大谷選手は2日連続で明らかに故意と分かるデッドボールを受けました。スアレス投手から受けた際は熱くなったチームメイトに対し出るなというジェスチャーもしていました。ドジャースネーションでもこれを取り上げDMACことダグマケイン氏がこのシリーズについて熱く語っていました。
But the story tonight is about the bad blood, the tension between the Dodgers and the Padres. Big brother and little brother. No. It's not big brother, little brother. The Dodgers are the Padres' padre. They are son. And the Dodgers are daddy. Okay? It's not big brother, little brother. Right? And I think that this series proves that once again. That the Dodgers going through some injury issues, not being at full strength, going through this rough stretch of 10 games with the top teams in the National League West, winning 7 of 10 of those games, going through this 29-game gauntlet of a stretch where you're going through so many pitchers. The Dodgers have used more pitchers than any team in Major League Baseball this season, and in this 17-game stretch, they came out of it alive, going 17-12, well above 500 against all these contenders, these above 500 teams, and then they have one of the easiest schedules down the stretch. And I think the Padres, after choking to the Dodgers last postseason, blowing a 2-1 lead, going 24 innings without a run to end that series, if they were hoping to prove something against the Dodgers this season, well, you didn't prove anything other than the fact that your roster isn't as good as you were last year. The Dodgers have taken 5 of 7 games from San Diego this year so far. And this series proved once again that they care more about trying to look like those fake tough guys. Those fake tough guys. Those mean guys. Those dogs, right? No, the dogs are in the Dodgers bullpen. The nice guys finished first last year. But the truth is, that sequence at the end told you everything you need to know about the San Diego Padres and everything you needed to know about Shohei Ohtani. Because earlier in the game, when Fernando Tatis Jr. gets plunked, it was Jack Little. It was a rookie making his debut, was not trying to hit Fernando Tatis Jr. And yes, that is your superstar. Third time he's been hit this series. I understand it. Mike Schilt upset about it. Dave Roberts going crazy Dave out there saying, I'll beat your ass over to him. Just absolutely livid. He was incensed. And sure, be upset about it. That's fine. I get it. You hit him in that situation, you are going to get upset. You're going to get upset if you're the Padres. You're going to get upset if you're Mike Schilt. You don't want to see that. It hits him in the hand. And in that sequence, it was a 1-1 count. It was a 4-seam fastball that got away from him, hit him in the hands. And you're upset. Dave Roberts gets ejected. Mike Schilt gets ejected. Tempers flare. Teoscar Hernandez, Kike Hernandez, they play peacemaker. Everything settles down. And then in the bottom of the ninth inning, the Dodgers, they're able to muster up a nice rally there to score some runs. You're able to make some things happen. Reynolds out there. He walks Teo. Muncy walks. Pages got under one for the first out. Then Suarez comes in. Your 100-mile-per-hour throwing reliever. Edmonds singled to center. Dodgers score a run, made it a 5-1 game. Kim grounded to short, made it a 5-2 game. And then when Shohei Ohtani comes to the plate, takes ball 1, change up down the zone, takes ball 2, change up down the way, takes ball 3, 101-mile-per-hour fastball off the plate. And then the fourth pitch of the at-bat, Robert Suarez thinks he's being a hero. Robert Suarez thinks he's going to earn some more respect for himself from his teammates and look like the big, tough guy. So what does he do on the fourth pitch of the at-bat? He hits Shohei Ohtani with a 100-mile-per-hour missile up and in.
Look at Shohei just waving him off. Waving off the thing.
Yeah, Shohei's turning around, telling his dugout, stay put, right? I'm fine.
And what does Shohei do? He doesn't buy into it. He doesn't give Robert Suarez the satisfaction, or the Padres the satisfaction, or their fans the satisfaction of, hey, I'm going to go at you. I'm going to retaliate. I'm going to run to the mound. I'm going to yell at the dugout. He smiles. He waves the Dodgers teammates back into the dugout, says, hey, don't worry, we're good. And the reason that Shohei did that is because, well, Shohei's entire net worth is higher than the Padres combined. In 1 year with the Los Angeles Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani has one more World Series title, one more World Series ring than the Padres had in 56 years. And Shohei Ohtani realized in that moment that this team is irrelevant to the big picture for my career, for this team's big-time goals, to what we're trying to achieve here with the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani recognized that, and hey, he's a bigger man than me. He's a bigger man than a lot of people in this chat, because I think a lot of superstars on a 3-0 count up and in, he gets plunked like that with a 100-mile-per-hour missile. That was scummy. That was Bush League. That was fake tough guy. And that's exactly what you would expect from an organization that has 0 World Series titles. I can't wait to see the banner that they hang. Avoided getting swept by the Dodgers and hit Shohei Ohtani intentionally twice in June. The parade is going off in Gaslamp for the Padres and Robert Suarez tonight, because he threw at Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations, Robert Suarez. Now you have something to be remembered by. 8 hitters got plunked this series. 8 hitters got hit by a pitch. 8 times a hitter got hit by a pitch during the series. And the only times it was intentional was Shohei Ohtani. He got plunked the other night, and he got plunked tonight by Robert Suarez. And I'm not worried about this Padres team at all. They're not as talented. They're not as good. I will say I did talk to a Dodgers coach today before the game inside the Dodgers dugout. And I asked him, I said, hey, is it real? Is there real legitimate tension between the Dodgers and the Padres? Is it real? Is there bad blood? Do these teams not like each other? And he told me, yes, it is real. These teams don't like each other. There is a tension level there. He also told me that right now, to the Dodgers, the Padres are a bigger rival to them right now than the Giants are. And we can debate whether or not you think that that is a rivalry, but I'm just sending the message from what a Dodgers coach told me today. And he told me because of the players on the Padres. Of course, the history is the history. The Giants, the Padres, and the Dodgers, we know the history between those two franchises. But right now, the Dodgers versus the Padres for a professional sports rivalry, I think it's unmatched. I think from a tension level standpoint, it is as real and heated as any in professional sports right now. And I think tonight, it really just showed me that, look, you can say that Dave Roberts and the Dodgers punted this game early. Mookie Betts is out of the game. Will Smith's out of the game. That last at-bat with Dalton Rushing. 2 really bad calls on strikes. The last one wasn't. The Hae-Sung Kim at-bat, there were some bad calls. I mean, Yoshinobu Yamamoto was robbed of a immaculate inning. Think about this. Yoshinobu Yamamoto could have been the 119th example of an immaculate inning. There's only been 118 immaculate innings in the history of Major League Baseball. There's been more than double the amount of no-hitters in immaculate innings, and he was robbed of one by Marvin Hudson in this absolute dog crap umping crew that we saw this series. But tonight was a bad night for the offense. The Dodgers bats had come through. They lose the final game after taking the first 3 in this series. We'll talk about Yoshinobu Yamamoto's. He went 6 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 7 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. So the number I look at for Yamamoto tonight was the fact that he still had 0 walks in this one. The offense just not providing him anything. I don't know what Yamamoto, I don't know what he needs to do. Does he need to buy each of his teammates a Rolex? Does he need to buy some of his teammates some really nice extravagant gift? I don't know what he has to do, but Yoshinobu Yamamoto definitely deserves more run support from his Dodgers teammates. And it was the 6th time in his 15 starts that he scored 0 runs while he was out there. He's among the lowest in the league at getting run support, and you hate to see that. A couple nights ago when Ohtani got hit, he went to his Instagram and he posted a picture of getting hit. So I know that Shohei is taking this in a way where he's going to get the last laugh. And I think that's pretty apparent in this one, because just look how Fernando Tatis Jr., how he got hit. Let's look at when Fernando got hit, and let's compare it to Shohei. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
So you saw Mike Schild. That's effing horse shit. GD. He was going off, right? And you saw Fernando Tatis Jr. on the ground in pain, grimacing. And that's 93. And yes, the hands definitely hurts. But compare that to Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani is a straight up G, man. He took 100 miles per hour right on the shoulder. You didn't see him on the ground. You didn't see him pounding the ground. You didn't see him crying. His first instinct was to tell his guys to go back. To tell his guys, nah, let's not give these guys the satisfaction. Let's not give these guys the satisfaction. It's like, who cares about them? In the grand scheme of things, you know what I mean? It's like that bully from high school. It's like, whatever happened to that guy? You know what I mean? Whatever happened to that guy? You know, it's like, I think for Shohei in this game, it's got to be kind of electrifying to be able to go out there and play relevant baseball against a team that is coming after you. And I will say that when we see this team in August, when the Dodgers face the Padres again in August, at that point, you have to imagine that Shohei Ohtani is going to be built up, going multiple innings. Hopefully the way it lines up, he'll get starts. And I think with Shohei Ohtani, his revenge, it could be deferred. It could be deferred to August when those teams face off again. And whether that is just the Shohei way, and hey, you can throw at me, but I'm going to hit a home run. I'm going to hit a couple home runs. Or, hey, I throw 102, bro. And it's not who he is. I could never see him doing that. But I think just the thought of that should be in the minds of the Padres and their players. And
明らかに故意とわかるデッドボール。特にスアレス投手からは100マイルの剛速球を下半身ではなく上半身に受けました。うまくかわして背中で蹴ることができましたが、もし腕や肩であればピッチングに影響が出たかもしれません。でも体に影響はなさそうで本当に安心しました。8月にある次のシリーズもまた熱い戦いになりそうです。